Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Preserve us. Enough. Wait a minute. Right ahead.
I shall do it.
Mm-hmm.
I fell. For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over. Everything. I will explain.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws. Up here at all, I'm told.
Horse feathers. Indeed.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanhard? They up and turned into a pack of demons.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in yours.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly...
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is...
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. What? Lies and slander!
Kill each other as you will.
Six all-star supply.
Allied and hostile with the rest of you treacherous fellows!
Don't give them the advantage.
I shall do it.
Do not fear, you shall pay. Oh, you are fat.
As I said.
Good to go. None of that.
As you said.
Just gain the advantage. Run while you can. Find this.
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. All right. You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Those statues are dwarven paragons, if I remember right. The best of
Now
I
their ancestors.
shall do it.
Beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Blanca, all Orzammar will know your name. Mother, I don't want
It is
to be
begun.
like her.
As you say.
Don't say that.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us. Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, perhaps I don't want you to. Goodbye, Warden. I hope...
I haven't eaten in days. Show some pity for a poor old bread. For the love of paragons.
It shall be done.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation, just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather?
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Yes, you should.
It's big. It is begun.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but... It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest and Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont. He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less. I am Narav Helmi, 3rd daughter of the 2nd matron of Haupt. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time? A blight? Now? But Our warriors are killing each other in the streets. Who will lead the battle? How will we survive? I am glad to see you're safe. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, talk to Dulin. You'll find him in Harrowmont's estate. Tell him who you are. I should return home until the...
Come and knock.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? You look like you're not from around here. I've been trying... I don't suppose you've heard of something called the... I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every... I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. Tell them I've already been... Did you know the...
She's so enthusiastic and...
Oh.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game.
Greet... Wow, there... What was I saying? Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here.
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. Well, I've waited...
Ancestor's Garden. I'm sorry. Although, I can't imagine your ancestor. I only wish I knew whether it was 5 years ago. He got separated some... How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. Warden. Oh, thank you. Please, find me.
Topsiders? The more cracks in the old way, the better. I'll take your gold.
Maker's blessing on you, sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry, and the Shaper it controls changes. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say. I can see the...
If this chantry could help just one...
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
I shall do it.
Vashaden.
Welcome to Janarv. I must say, looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface thing, and she's like a... Ah, that girl. I've been... Magic's a human. I'm sorry she bothered you. Do you even know what that means? If dwarves don't... Please. Of course. Keep in mind, we also...
As you say.
Why do I get the...
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. You talked to him? Of course. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. I shall do it. Oh, this
You have
is
come at a
grand.
difficult time.
The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
Lord! Sorry, can't talk. Crier's work is never done.
Very well.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to people.
It's done. right away.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would... Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching, so I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, the Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's... It would certainly make your lord... Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with him. Excellent. The arena is... The key fighters we lost were Guidon and...
Very well.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy Sonic ancestors, how can you be...
Everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman. Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up, gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the Deep Room. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled. If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at.